filming cameras.
Do I know what, sorry, the rules and
Rules
regulations?
and regulations to do with filming.
Filming?
Yes. Is what I believe you've been
That's
doing.
what I'm doing now, so obviously.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know them?
Do I know them? Of course I do. Of course I do, yeah.
Okay, do you want to tell me then what you've been doing?
I'm not going to tell you anything that I don't need to tell you.
Right, okay.
You've just come here and just accosted me for nothing.
Right.
We've got guys out there shouting through, he needs to delete that footage.
Yes.
I need to delete my footage.
Right.
Is that what you're saying?
There are basically 3 rules with filming. Very similar to the use of CCTV. Yeah?
Here we go, come on. Come on, explain.
If you're filming yourself, you can do what you like.
Ooh, yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, you're filming me, you can do what you like, I don't mind.
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
More than welcome to. Okay?
Yeah.
If you're filming a private space, so if you are filming, well, initially if you're filming a public space, you can do, but you need to be willing.
The situation starts when the filmer is suddenly confronted and questioned about what he's doing. He's told to explain himself and asked to delete his footage immediately. The tone is tense from the start, with officials claiming he's broken rules by filming. The filmer calmly pushes back, saying he hasn't done anything wrong and doesn't owe explanations beyond the law.
To show that footage to whoever asks, you also need to comply with the Data Protection Act, which means that you need to be willing to delete that footage should they ask you to. Yes?
No, yeah, you've got that all wrong, honestly.
No, I haven't.
Of course you have.
No, I haven't, because it's
It was
to do with
covered by
Data
data protection, right? Can I just explain? I'll tell you that. I'll let you on.
Yeah,
I'll let you know then. Yeah.
Go on then.
Data protection only applies to businesses. It doesn't apply to individuals. There you go. Look, that's your first mistake. Yeah.
It does apply to individuals. And if you're saying it only applies to business, that's a business, and they've asked you to delete it.
No, I'm not a business so I don't have to delete it.
Right, you do.
You're talking rubbish on camera.
If they've asked you to.
You're talking rubbish on camera.
Because otherwise,
Yeah.
no, I'm not talking rubbish, because otherwise, what you're doing is surveillance. Have you got a ripper? Have you applied for a ripper? Do you know what a ripper is?
A what, sorry?
A ripper.
What's a ripper?
A ripper.
No.
A ripper is the paperwork to allow you to do surveillance.
Officials claim there are strict rules about filming, comparing it to CCTV regulations. They insist that filming in public means footage must be shown or deleted if requested. The filmer immediately challenges this, pointing out that these rules are being misunderstood and misapplied.
Which is what you're doing with that.
I'm not doing surveillance. That's silly. I'm doing aerial photography.
Yeah, which is surveillance. Form of surveillance.
Can you identify yourself, please? Because you just walked up to me. And yourself, lady. Thank you very much.
Okay. So what you are doing is surveillance. You've just said you're taking photographs. Yeah?
I haven't said that. I've not confirmed anything.
Right, that's a form of surveillance. You're telling me that you're filming, that you've filmed over there. That is a company. They've asked you to delete the footage of what you're filming there, of what you filmed there.
I won't be deleting.
Are you refusing to do so?
Well, obviously, there's
Why?
nobody. I'll tell you what. I'll let you know
Right.
then. I'll let you know the law, right? Yeah.
Right.
Only a court can make me delete that footage.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
There you go. So you can't delete it. You can't ask me to.
Right.
Well, you can ask me to, but I don't have
There
to.
is a government ombudsman that deals with footage like that.
Lovely.
Okay.
Yeah.
They can take you to court, certainly,
God. Yeah.
and they will prosecute you, and they will fine you, and it is hundreds of thousands of pounds, because it's the same rules and regulations that we use.
The discussion escalates when data protection laws are brought up. The officials argue he must delete the footage under the Data Protection Act. The filmer corrects them, explaining that data protection laws apply to businesses, not private individuals filming in public. This marks the first clear legal contradiction.
For surveillance.
All I would say is, good luck trying to get £100,000 out of me. I literally haven't got £100,000.
If you don't pay that, then it's potentially a prison sentence, then, isn't it?
Ooh, prison. God, I don't want to get in prison.
Well, I'm asking you nicely. Will you delete the footage that you filmed over there?
You can ask, can't you?
I can ask. Will now.
I've not confirmed or denied whether I'm going to delete the footage.
Will you delete the footage? Please.
What would you do if I don't delete the footage? I'm going back over in a minute. The drone's going back up in a minute.
Right. Okay, well, potentially we can get officers here to arrest you and take you away.
Arrest me for what? Go on, listen,
Right,
what
for
law?
breach of data protection.
That's not. So, you're under arrest for breach of data protection.
Right.
Yeah. You don't have to say anything when questioned. And you
Yeah.
Under arrest for data protection. Oh my God. Come on. What are them pink things on top of your radio? Anyway, I'm really interested in that.
Charlie Street too. It's just an identifying marker.
Nice. I'm really interested.
Yeah, Charlie, that's great.
The officials accuse him of conducting surveillance and even mention special permissions and paperwork. The filmer firmly denies this, stating he's simply doing aerial photography with a drone. He challenges them to explain exactly how this qualifies as surveillance, exposing weak legal reasoning.
So I'm with the gentleman here now up on Huddersfield Road. I've spoken to him. I've explained the Data Protection Act and the rules and regulations regarding filming. I've asked him to show the footage. He's refused. I've asked him to delete the footage. He's refused. Is there an officer that can come and deal with this, please?
Nice. This officer will come out and he'll say, "Let him do it." Because I'm gonna fly over again in a minute. Honestly, I'm gonna check that drone up, fly over again. Because I haven't finished the footage. I only stopped because you guys turned up.
Well, why are you filming? Why are you filming them in particular? Can I ask, please?
Coming past, saw it, thought it'd be a really interesting building.
Right. And they've come out and asked you not to film.
Yep.
And why have you then carried on?
Because I wanted to.
Right, because you wanted to.
Yeah, I tried
So
to.
not because of any other reason than you just being deliberately obtuse.
Tension peaks as threats of arrest and heavy fines are mentioned. Officials warn of prison time and massive penalties. The filmer remains calm and confident, stating clearly that only a police officer, not staff or security, can legally order footage deletion.
No, I'm not being deliberately obtuse.
But you are.
I'm not being deliberately obtuse at
Okay,
all.
well, I've explained to you the rules and regulations and how it works and what's expected of you and the fact that you have responsibilities as someone who is filming and you're refusing to abide by those.
I don't have to abide by those. Can I just say you're talking nonsense?
I'm
You
not.
really are talking
I'm
nonsense. When the actual police officer gets here,
Yep.
if I bother waiting for him, I might just get the footage now and drive off on my bike.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I might just do that, but we'll see anyway. I'll tell you what, we'll wait for the officer to come and he will tell you you're talking absolute nonsense. You'll just walk off like and that'll be it. Get in the car and go.
Just start past the tip on Huddersfield Road. John's been filming. He's been asked to delete the footage. He's refusing to do so. Directly over Cullion, which is the company, as you come up past the tip, it's the company there on the right hand side.
Police are called to the scene, creating a standoff. The filmer explains that he is standing in a public place, flying from public land, and following all drone regulations. He accuses the others of misunderstanding the law and wasting police time.
Yep, so it's mainly going to be a court case between them and him as far as the footage and getting it deleted, yeah.
And they don't know who I am, so there you go. Look. Told you were talking nonsense. This lady here is quite smart. She's really smart because she stood there. She hasn't said a word. She probably knows.
Yeah, not a problem. Well, I've explained to the gentleman about how it works with as far as him actually kind of filming and how it's impeding on other people's privacy and how they've asked him to delete it and that is technically an offence that he's committed there.
Technically offence that I committed. This guy.
It is? Yeah. So, there we go, sir.
Technically an offence.
As more discussion unfolds, the key issue becomes public versus private space. The filmer explains that filming from public land is legal and that airspace is controlled by the Civil Aviation Authority, not private companies. This shifts the tone as legal clarity starts emerging.
Well, it is. It is an
Are you
offence.
going to go now so I can finish my drone footage?
No, I'm not.
You're not going to go?
No, I'm not. No. You seem to be enjoying filming me, so...
This is crazy. So, are you going to waste police time just by standing here?
Yeah. Yeah, because you're intent on doing that, so...
I'm not intent on wasting police time. I'd like you to go so I can finish my drone footage.
Yeah. Well, I've asked you to delete the footage, I've asked you to show me the footage, you refused both.
Yeah, because I don't really want to.
Right? And you've not even explained yourself as to why you don't want to.
I just don't feel like it.
Don't feel like it.
Yeah. Like, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Why did you have it? You know what I mean?
Right. Okay. And as I say, you know, you don't feel like it. You're being completely obstructive. You know, I've been completely reasonable with you. I've spoken to you politely.
Can I just explain to you the situation, right, from a high level point of view, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So go on then.
I'm stood in a public place.
Yep.
This is a public place. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm filming from a public place. I'm flying my drone from a public place. I'm abiding by all the drone laws.
Right.
I'm abiding by all the filming laws.
A more knowledgeable police officer arrives and calmly questions both sides. The officer acknowledges that the drone is under 250 grams and legally registered. He listens carefully and confirms that no criminal offense appears to have been committed.
Right.
You guys have come here telling me I'm committing an offence.
Yep.
And now you stood there and you won't leave.
Right.
And you've admitted that you're going to stand here wasting police time.
Right. Okay.
Crazy. We're in a really crazy situation here.
Okay. I understand what you're doing. I understand why you're here doing that. I understand that you're doing this basically to get a response out of us.
No, I didn't call you, did I? I didn't want you to attend, to be honest
I've been
with you.
perfectly reasonable with you. I've asked to see the footage. Why aren't you going to show me the footage?
I don't have to. I don't have to, and I don't want to.
Right.
I've got more footage to get yet. You know what I mean? I've literally got. I'm running out of time to get all this droned over. I've got some other places I need to get to.
As far as it goes with the privacy laws and rules and regulations, if you film somebody and somebody asks you to then delete it, you have to be willing to at least show them with it and explain why you're not going to delete it, and explain to...
The officer explains that flying over businesses is legal and not trespass unless privacy is violated. Residential privacy is different, but that doesn't apply here. It becomes clear that the earlier threats and demands were legally incorrect.
someone in authority.
Under what law? That ends the conversation, doesn't it? Really, under what law? If you explain to me the laws that require me to do something,
Right.
if you explain to me the law that requires me to do something, I will do it. But I know the law, so.
Right.
This guy's back again now, look, having a little word with the lady. So, trying to get me into more trouble, probably. And look, listen, she's filming. She's been filming on our property. This is a bit more interesting now, but thank you for your attempt at
That's
explaining
okay,
it.
sir. I thought you were going to stay and talk to my colleague when he gets here anyway.
I'm going to stay and talk to your
You are?
colleague, yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Excellent.
because your colleague, right, has no power over me unless I'm committing a crime.
Right.
That's true. Like, he has no jurisdiction over me. Oh, hey up, here we go. And Van as well. What law are you going to arrest me under here? You've got to be really careful.
With the situation defused, the officer confirms there is no police action to take. The filmer is allowed to continue his drone work. The documentary ends with reflection, highlighting how misinformation, authority pressure, and misunderstanding of the law can escalate simple situations unnecessarily.